Hello YouTube, how are you doing today? I just wanted to get on here and give my opinion real quick about Intel's announcements yesterday at CES 2015. In case you didn't hear, they announced that they're going to give about $30 million to programs to help women and minorities get into tech-based jobs. This is really awesome news, and it goes a long way with equality and everything like that. However, this is where I gotta get a little negative. Sorry. There's been a lot of blowback, especially from a certain camp. I do understand that one of the partners that they announced that they were going to do this along with is really not an internet favorite at the moment. Feminist Frequency. However, I don't get it. This is a great opportunity to get more than just men into technology-based jobs. This is a great opportunity to have, anybody just get into these jobs, but it's a big blow up that I don't understand it. They did a good job trying to get back from what happened with pulling their ads from Game Sutra. And even if I don't agree with either side at the moment, I have to actually just be a little mad right now that people are taking this to the extremes that they are. This is great news. This is news that should have happened 10, 15 years ago. And it's happening now, and we are seeing change in an industry that's taking forever to change. I know that's kind of crappy to say, but it is. Technology-wise, they can go and blow anybody out of the water, but when it comes to the amount of people that they have, or the gender or the ethnicity of the people that they employ, they're way behind the times. This is great news, because this is going to help a lot of women and minorities get into these tech-based jobs and keep them, because there's a lot of problems in that field. But this latest blowback from a certain group, who I'm not even going to mention by name, because that whole movement is just starting to make me mad. This is a great thing to be happening, and a great time for us to live in. And what is their opinions about this? Oh, it's a bad thing. Equality, what about men? What about men? I understand this. I really do. I understand that right now you're feeling a lot of pressure, and you're listening to people like Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity. I used to listen to them too, and they used to get me riled up all the time, and until I realized something, I have to listen to both sides of the story. And I've been trying to do that for this whole movement, and it's getting to the point where I'm not liking either side. And when you have something that's as great as this, a great announcement like this, that's going to get, it's going to make the industry a lot better, because there's a lot of women and a lot of minorities that have great ingenuity and can get some really great stuff down, but we're stifling them because of the work environment. Most women don't want to go into a tech-based company because of the atmosphere. I have a lot of friends that are doing this, and they don't want to be. They try to work at home as much as they can, because of the office life is just really bad at the moment. Why are we continuing to do this? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand where the blowback is. I don't understand where the negativity of this is coming from. This is a positive thing to happen. This is like one of the greatest moments in history. Well, I won't go that long. But for equality, it is. And just because it doesn't cater to one specific gender, a gender that's been having the most success up to this date, I mean, yeah, it sucks that they're not going to spend as much on guys, but at the same time, they don't need to. Guys can walk into any tech company, get a job, and keep that job for most of the rest of their lives. A woman can get the job and maybe be there for a year, at the most, before they leave and never want to do another tech job ever again. Where is the equality in that? Or how about a minority such as myself? Yes, I am a minority. I'm a trans woman. And I'll happily say that because I am. No delusions about that. So I shouldn't get a job or be treated with respect at all? I don't understand this. I don't understand where this blowback is coming from. And I don't understand it. This is an awesome thing. $30 million to help get women and minorities into these things. This is an awesome, awesome thing to be happening. But because of, who is attached to the thing, it has to be all this big hoopla. I don't understand it. If you're one of these people that support this cause, can you please let me know what the fascination with disliking Anita Sarkeesian is? Because feminist frequency is one of the partners. I will say that. And this is where a lot of the blowback is coming from. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And one little life experience that I'm going to toss out there, because this seems to be out here. When I go tell people that I'm being harassed at work or something, or if I'm misgendered, I get told all the time, just deal with it. Don't raise a fuss, just deal with it. And this seems to be like what we should be doing right now. If you're part of that movement, I don't understand it. Because one of the things I keep hearing about it is it's supposed to be about ethics in video gaming journalism. Okay, how is opposing $30 million to go to women and minorities to have tech-based jobs have anything at all to do with ethics in video game journalism? Am I seeing a connection here that isn't there? I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand the blowback. This is a positive thing for the community. Intel finally does a good thing and helps to bring women and minorities into a environment that's strictly male dominated. I hate to say that, but it is. And before I get called on this whole not your shield thing, yes, I understand there's a lot of women and minorities in Gamergate. Oh, there I go. I said the name I didn't want to say. But, you know, I understand that there are. And I know it's not just white straight male that's into this movement. But at the same time, this is an awesome thing, and it's an awesome thing to have happen. So I guess you can take whatever negativity you want from this, but I'm going to stay positive and stay on the positive side that Intel's finally doing something that the tech industry should have been doing for years, and that's recruiting more female and minority people. Should it go back to be based on skill? Oh yeah, definitely, but it's not. I know plenty of people who have the skill, but because they're male, or they're female, or they're a minority, don't get the job. This is BS right here. And I've noticed people who, and this is going back to my community of, GLBT. There's plenty of people that once they find out that they're transitioning, lose their job, no matter what skill level they have. They can be the best person in that company, and they'll get laid off because of who they are. Is this fair? No. Equality does not mean, well, I guess it does mean equal all around. But when it's not, and companies are trying to make it equal all around, then yeah, I understand that is a good, positive thing. But because white cisgendered male is not part of this whole thing, there's a little bit blowback. Okay, maybe I'm starting to understand this. The blowback. This has to do with the two things that this whole movement is rallying against. But you know what? I'm a gamer. And I see this as a good thing. Even if I wasn't a gamer. Intel supporting women and minorities through a $30 million program. That's one of the best things I've had to say in a long time. And it's positive. But just looking at the tag, it boggles my mind that people are against this. It really does boggle my mind that people are against this. But I'm gonna sign off for now. Like always, you can like and subscribe if you like what I'm saying and you want to hear more. Just subscribe. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and hit that dislike button. It doesn't matter, you viewed the video. But I would love for you to like and subscribe. Go to my Twitch page at CES2015. I just added a new game to the games that I've been live streaming. I've been live streaming The Secret World, which is a great game, great community, and this is the community I love. But I'm just gonna end it here. Like I said, like, subscribe, add me on Twitter at Alani Sephora. There's plenty of ways to get a hold of me. So I will see everybody later. Goodbye and good night.